Welcome back. In the previous lesson I forgot the last step because I forgot to cache the simulated tree. So I make this now. Just drop down a raw geometry output. Call this, I don't know, tree or cached tree. I set this to cached tree to make a directory for this, change this to render frame range, and then save to disk. I don't do this now because I have done this before, so if you just save to disk, it will save to this directory. After you saved it, after the caching is finished, just go here, drop down a file node, find the cache tree, and here you have it. If you play it, you will see it's working. So now move on to the leaves. As I said before, I will turn the leaves into vellum and attach to the tree. So click here, hit tab, and what's this? For each connected piece. So what this wheel does is to keep only one leaf in a row. So this for each will go through every piece of leaves, so I can delete the same points from the leaves with a really easy step. So go here and put a group node. This will be pinpoints, the base group will be then 0, and if I check this with a delete node, just one moment, I set this to pinpoints, points, and delete non-selected. So as you can see, we keep only this point in the group, which is the closer to the branch. So this will be attached to the branch. I can delete this node because this is just for check. So now I can use a point deform, again point deform, if you know why the Houdini 18 do this, so why I can't move the nodes properly, can you just write me? Okay, so I mean here I need this one, and I need a time shift. Basically this is the same technique what I used here. So if I do it well, the leaves will move with the branches. I'll just turn this off because... Okay, so it's working. I'll save this. And now I turn this into volume. I set volume. The pinpoints will be the points. This will be soft because I want to detach the leaves from the branches, so that's why I have to set this to soft. And I need a volume solver. And inside the volume solver I need a volume constraint property. I have to say, in this case, the leaves won't be affected by the custom wind force. If you so this case the leaves only will be affected by the move of the branch. So if you want to import the custom wind force, what we did in the first lesson, you just have to drop a pop advert by volumes and find the velocity out, change this to V, and you have to hook this up here. And in this case the wind will move the leaves too, but I don't need this now. So in the volume constraint property you have to check the break threshold and the break type, and of course you have to hook this up. So if you have a high wind, you have to set this, for example, to 0.5, because if this number is higher, the leaves will detach harder. So if I set it to 0, the leaves will move. So if you set this to 0, the leaves will fall down immediately. If you set this to 0.9, the leaves will fall down so much difficult or harder. So just set it to 0.1. And I think that's it, and maybe I will make a quick flipbook. The flipbook is ready, so you can see the leaves are moving. I think the gravity force is too much, so I will add some drag force, and I decrease the gravity a little bit. I mean here. So forces, set this to 3. Maybe I add some little wind to add some variation, and the wind drag will be 0.2. Time scale stops. And of course I will add a ground because I want to stop the leaves on the ground, so I have to. So I want to stay on the ground, because if I don't check this, they will fall infinitely. So make another flipbook with the new settings. So as you can see, the leaves now fall a little bit more realistic, and they stays on the ground. So I think that's it. Of course, you can add some swirly movement with, for example, you can use any kind of pop forces here and add to here to get some nicer result. But for now, I think it's good. If you saw the intro video, I'm sure you saw it. You can saw. I think that was quite good for a result without any kind of noises or any kind of other forces. So now the last step is to cache this out too. So rock geometry output, cached leaves, and render frame range. I haven't done this before, so now I save to disk and so, as you can see, it was quite fast. So now I add another file node. I've cached leaves, and that's it. We have cached it. So in the next lesson, which will be the last, I will add the textures and multiply the trees and render them. See you there.